Here are 15 top-tier free Steam games you can play right now. I've got some of the games from every genre for you to check out. I am going to start this list with Wuthering Waves. It's an open-world action RPG with flashy combat and anime-style visuals. It's got that fast, stylish gameplay that feels like a mix between Genshin Impact and Devil May Cry, with tons of freedom to explore, dash, and slice your way through enemies. The world feels alive, the characters are slick, and the soundtrack absolutely slaps. Whether you're here for the combat, the story, or just to vibe in a gorgeous sci-fi fantasy setting, this one's got the kind of energy that makes it hard to put down. Delta Force is back, and it's not messing around. This reboot brings a fresh take on the classic tactical shooter, with big-scale battles, military gear, and that squad-based action fans have been missing. It feels like the perfect mix of old-school vibes and modern gameplay. Think Battlefield meets Rainbow Six. You could be storming enemy bases or locking down objectives with your squad. The action feels intense and strategic. If you're into gritty, boots-on-the-ground shooters that reward teamwork and planning, Delta Force is definitely one to play. If you've ever wanted to live out your own Star Wars story, the Old Republic still delivers in a big way. This MMO might be a classic, but it keeps getting updates, and the storytelling is some of the best in the entire Star Wars universe. You can go full Jedi, Sith, bounty hunter, or whatever path you want, and your choices actually matter. Whether you're playing solo or teaming up with friends, there's a ton of content to dive into. For Star Wars fans or MMO lovers, this one's a must-play. Mini Royale is trending right now, and for good reason. It's fast, competitive, and seriously addictive. Tons of players are jumping in, which is exactly what you want in a multiplayer FPS. The matches are quick and skill-based, making every round feel intense and rewarding. You could be flying solo or squatting up with friends. There's always that just one more game energy. If you're into shooters with a buzzing community and tight gameplay, Mini Royale is absolutely worth checking out. If you've ever wanted to just wreck stuff without consequences, Deconstruction Simulator is the perfect stress reliever. Instead of building things, this one's all about tearing them down. Buildings, bridges, whatever's in the way, you've got all the heavy machinery, explosives, and tools you could ever need. And the physics make every smash and collapse super satisfying. It's oddly relaxing, but also really fun in that just one more demolition kind of way. If you love destruction, this one delivers in the most chaotic, entertaining way possible. Clockwork Sword came out of nowhere and instantly grabbed my attention with its slick art style and fast side-scrolling action. It's got this cool steampunk meets samurai vibe, with tight combat that rewards skill and timing. Think Dead Cells or Katana Zero, but with gears, gadgets, and some seriously stylish finishers. The movement feels clean, the enemies hit hard, and there's this satisfying rhythm to every encounter. If you're into 2D action games that feel sharp, challenging, and just straight-up fun to play, Clockwork Sword is one to keep an eye on. SuperVive is a fresh take on the hero shooter plus battle royale genre, and it's already turning heads with its colorful style and fast vertical gameplay. You've got a squad of unique characters, each with their own powers and playstyles, and the movement is wild. We're talking jetpacks, wall running, and big aerial battles. It feels like a mix of Apex Legends and Overwatch, but with a fresh identity that makes it stand out. If you're into high-energy team fights and stylish abilities, SuperVive is absolutely worth jumping into. TrackMania is pure, chaotic racing fun, no fancy storylines, just you, the clock, and some of the wildest tracks you've ever seen. It's all about precision, speed, and shaving milliseconds off your time in the most ridiculous ways possible. The community is super active, always dropping insane new tracks, and the competitive vibe makes it weirdly addicting. Whether you're a casual racer or chasing world records, TrackMania hits that perfect mix of easy to play, hard to master. Warframe 1999 is taking the franchise in a bold new direction, and it's kinda wild in the best way. Instead of the sleek, futuristic space ninja vibe we're used to, this one throws you into a gritty, retro sci-fi version of Earth in 1999. The combat still feels smooth and stylish, but with a darker, more grounded edge. You've got new characters, a new setting, and a fresh story that dives deep into the origins of the Warframe universe. Longtime fans are hyped, and if you're new, this is a seriously cool place to jump in. Zenless Zone Zero is the next big hit from the makers of Genshin Impact, and it's bringing a totally different kind of energy. This one's all about fast-paced, flashy combat in a futuristic, urban setting that feels part anime, part punk, and 100% stylish. The character designs are top tier, the animations are insanely smooth, and the gameplay just feels good, like a mix of dungeon crawling and chaotic hack and slash. The game's got something for everyone, whether you're here for the combat, the cool world, or the gacha grind. Zenless Zone Zero is shaping up to be something seriously special. Enlisted is a World War shooter that actually feels different, and that's saying something in a genre packed with copy-paste games. You're not just one soldier here, you're commanding a whole squad, switching between members on the fly, which makes every battle feel massive and dynamic. It's gritty, chaotic, and way more tactical than your usual run and gun. The maps are huge, the gunplay is solid, and the historical detail really pulls you in. If you're into realistic war games with a fresh twist, Enlisted is 100% worth a download. Bloodstrike is blowing up right now, especially on mobile, and it's easy to see why. It's a fast, fluid battle royale that feels like Call of Duty Warzone shrunk down for quick, on-the-go chaos. The movement is slick. We're talking slides, parkour, zip lines, and the gunplay hits hard. Matches are intense but snappy, perfect for squeezing in a few rounds anytime. Plus, it runs super well even on mid-range phones, which is a huge win. If you're into mobile shooters with tight controls and non-stop action, Bloodstrike is seriously worth checking out. Unturned might look simple, but don't let the blocky graphics fool you. This is one of the best zombie survival games out there, especially if you're gaming on a potato PC. It's got everything you'd want: looting, crafting, base building, and of course, plenty of undead to take down. The survival mechanics are surprisingly deep, and the modding community has kept it alive and thriving for years. Whether you're playing solo or with friends, it's a ton of fun, and the best part? It runs like butter on almost any system. Palia is the kind of game you jump into when you just want to relax and vibe for a while. It's a cozy MMO with no pressure, no intense combat, no crazy grind. Just farming, fishing, building your home, and hanging out with friends. The world is super wholesome and peaceful, like Stardew Valley meets Animal Crossing, but online. Whether you're decorating your place, cooking with buddies, or just exploring the colorful world, Palia is perfect for anyone looking for a feel-good game to chill out with. Path of Exile 2 is like a dream come true for ARPG fans. It's got that dark, gritty vibe that Diablo fans love, but cranked up with insane build depth and brutal combat. The new classes, reworked systems, and slick visuals take everything from the first game and push it to a whole new level. Whether you're into min-maxing or just smashing monsters with style, this one's looking like a massive upgrade. If you're even slightly into loot-heavy action RPGs, PoE 2 is the one to check out. Still can't find the game that you are looking for? Well, check out this video where I talk about the 100 best free games on Steam. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.